What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another edition of Spicy Saturday, where the teams are made up and the elo doesn't matter. And today, Sway PG has brought us Carnivine in the Sinnoh Cup. I have personally never seen Carnivine in action, so I'm excited to get things going. He's got the shiny Bronzong, running it with Sunny Charim. And that Carnivine back. This is not that bad for Charim. You're going to be able to spam off these weather balls and potentially take shield advantage or switch advantage, depending on how the opponent. They already gets a shield. Yeah, I like this play of shielding to get off a few more weather balls, because if you let your Charim go and the Frostlass is still this healthy, it's going to be tough for Bronzong to take it out. So another weather ball coming through. Gets both shields. Going to get off another weather ball here. I'm probably going to eye if he feels like he can get off his third weather ball before two avalanches. So this is an interesting call. Yeah, this is the safer play. Just let it go. I've personally lost track of Frost's energy, so I'm not sure if it gets to the Shadow Ball here. Might be a Shadow Ball, but he's going to call it. Wow, really nice counting. Aggressive swap into Carnivine. Oh my gosh, the crunch coverage coming in handy. Carnivine has a similar moveset to Zarude. Just has crunch instead of Dark Pulse. Crunch, a pretty similar move. Also has the debuff chance, as we saw. And gonna get off another before an Icy Wind comes through. This is amazing. The Empoleon's gonna have to Drill Peck right away. Otherwise, it's gonna get Power Whipped. Yeah, so this Drill Peck will probably KO. And then Bronzong just has to get to a Bulldoze here, and it's already pretty close. Gonna do one extra Confusion. And lands the Bulldoze enough to KO. Nicely done, overcoming a tough lead. And got a message from Candace. Candace congratulating Sway PG on the win. You can also see a Legend Battler, so rocking a very fun team, and obviously a skilled battler if he's already hit Legend rank this season. Trying to queue up, find some games. Okay. Might have to fast forward a little bit. All right. Going against Stefan. Bronzong versus Luxray. Just going to swap right away. Since you're running double grass, you kind of have to swap to lure out the grass counter, right? So this is a team that can be a little bit more difficult to use when you're kind of forced to swap, unless you like have a hard win in the lead. This is interesting. Yeah, I agree with this play. Just let it go. Oh, lived the crunch. Oh my gosh, under tap, very nice. Charim, so happy, just dancing. This is still a little tricky though, because this Drapion overfarmed a lot. It might get to two crunches here. I think it's going to get to two crunches. So yeah, you have to let the first one go and then probably shield the second. They bait with Aqua Tail. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really interesting. Might just save two shields for Carnivine. Call a bait here. Yeah, gotta call it. Yeah, this opponent likes to bait too much. They're just baiting way too much. They're giving our friend here so many win cons. Another Icy Wind's gonna come. It's not gonna KO. And he has it loaded. But he banks the Size Shock. Okay. Banks the Size Shock for the end game. I think he got a shield. Yeah, just for health purposes. Just an Aqua Tail, unfortunately. Oh. Yeah, now you gotta take this and hope it's not a crunch. Okay. Have to shield, right? Or do you take it? Gonna take the first Psychic Fangs. I guess because the Sparks don't do anything. But they're adding up after the debuff. Has two Power Whips. Gets the shield. Already has the second. Just really nicely played. Look at Carnivine. Oh my gosh. Like a Venus flytrap. And then a simul KO, but still had the Bronzong with a few HP and takes the win. Impressive battles here. to say the least, at a high elo as well, so it makes sense. All right. Wait. We gotta see if it's a battler we recognize. Cosmin Gurau. All right. Another Emp lead. So go straight into the Cherrim, as we've seen. Met by a Drifloon. Pretty bad matchup here. Gonna get off the Weather Ball before you get debuffed. I mean, Drifloon, like, kind of beats this whole team. But Cherrim will be able to live the Icy Wind with enough health where it'd be a very aggressive Hex down for Drift. Trying to force CMP here. I think he'd rather have the Drifloon expend energy than farm him all the way down. Oh, man. Oh, going for the beam. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a play. Hold up. Hold up. What a play. Oh, my gosh. Let's take a look back at this. I wouldn't have even thought about doing this. This did not enter my mind. So takes the Icy Wind. Throws a Weather Ball. Is over farming a lot to kind of throw off the opponent's count. So the opponent sees how much the Weather Ball does. And they're like, okay, I can barely survive this next Weather Ball and farm down. But no, goes for the beam and lands it and takes back Switch. And now you've got your Bronzong against the Frost and your Carnivine against the Empoleon. Man, really cool play. Because you also could say he could have just double Weather Balled. But if he just double Weather Balls, the opponent lives one of them and then shields the next. And then has all that energy. So the beam. Oh my gosh. That was a really cool play. Going for a crunch here for a potential debuff since the opponent kind of has to shield. Oh, they don't shield though. And I was going to get a full farm down. Yeah. Now you just let Carnivine go. In Frost. This is actually going to be close. Because this is like Avalanche range now. Let's see how this plays out. They go for the Shadow Ball. I don't think that's the play from the opponent. I think this is like Avalanche plus a few Powder Snow range. There's no way you live in Avalanche from here, do you? No, it's a Shadow Ball. GG. Oh, man. So made the super nice play, but wasn't able to get the win in the end. I think, I guess that energy on Frost is just tough to deal with. I think maybe just going for the Power Whip, right? You just go for the Power Whip against the Emp. It probably KOs. And then the Frost is forced to expend some energy. But maybe then the Frost just completely Powder Snows down. And then comes out with a boatload of energy. So yeah, tricky situation. Battle starting here. Zong versus Bibs. Swap right away into Cherrim. Met by the Frost. We've seen this a few times. Gonna shield here. Need to chip this Frost with these Weather Balls. Gets a denial there. Nice. Cherrim just looks so happy. Cherrim's just happy to be there. Get some playing time. Dancing around in a sunny mood. Gets a shield from Frost. Gonna let it go here. Gonna try and confusion down again. Gonna need probably 3 confusions though, which kind of stinks. So Frost Oh, they went for the Shadow Ball and didn't quite get there. Should have just done the Avalanche, but I've done the same thing before. Swap into Carnivine. In comes Gallade. Shadow Gallade, oh my gosh. I would imagine gets a shield here. Like, you kind of have to shield it to the opponent. Gets the shield. Oh, that's bad. Doesn't sneak in either. Gonna try and call the bait. Oh my god, huge bait call. think they went straight Leaf Blade, right? No. Oh, I'm off. Now has to try and get off 2 Psyshocks here. I don't think this is quite Surf range. I think he might have this if 2 Psyshocks KOs. 1. Oh, it'll definitely KO. Oh my goodness. LeBron Zong gets it done in the end game and takes the win. I've told this story multiple times, I think in videos and on stream, but one time I was watching Trainer Tips doing GBL on Twitch, and he like swept an entire team with Bronzong and Ultra League XL Bronzong, and I was like, LeBronzong too good or something, or too OP. And he saw my comment and he's like, LeBronzong, that's a good one. And I was like, let's go. I made Trader Tips laugh at a comment. But we are going to move on to the next one. Sway PG. Flexing the new legend pose as well. Next opponent here, Zong versus Crest. Terrific leads. This is one you'd stay in. Oh, and this is great. Have a really hard answer here for Bibs. You probably... Okay. Oh, I like this as well. Gonna shield in case of a Hyper Fang. And just farm all the way down. These Vine Whips. Look how much Vine Whips are chunking. Carnivine must have a pretty high attack stat. Does Crest come in? I bet Crest comes in. And they might not know Carnivine had Crunch. I didn't know Carnivine's moveset before I made this video. Crunch really chunks. That's a non-stab Crunch doing that much to Crest. Impressive damage coming from Carnivine. Gets a shield. Might get to another here. Oh my god. Gonna get to another. Carnivine. Going on a tear. Oh, and the Savage catch as well on Bronzong. Love it. Catches the Grass Knot. In comes Emp. A little bit scary. I'd personally just go for Psyshock here. But this makes sense too. You guarantee the shield or to take it out. Committing. Gets to a second Bulldoze. Opponent was trying to farm all the way down. But to be honest, that was probably the opponent's win condition. Was farming all the way down. Because if they throw energy there, there's no way they'd be able to take out the Cherrim with a shield. So opponent tried to play out their win condition. And terrific set there. A 4-1 with Carnivine. Gets Azu as the reward. Can skip ahead a little bit. Goes up to 29-30 from that set. And we're on to the next one. Famo. Or Famo. The next opponent, we see Luxray in the lead. Swap immediately into your grass. Your grass type's going to do pretty well against electric types. Yeah, probably let it go. Just the Psychic Fangs. Doesn't do very much. Oh my god, what? Okay. Gonna bait here with Weather Ball. Are they running like double Mud Boy or something? Oh, big call by the opponent. Now gonna go for the beam. Oh my goodness. Will it land? It will. Opponent probably didn't expect a beam from that low of health. This is not great though. This is not great. Frost up all this energy. Gets a shield though. That's big. That is big. Because now you just need to get to 2 Psyshocks here. And you should be able to do that before 3. Gonna try and call it. Oh god. Yikes. Okay, this is actually fine. Have you spotted the win con yet? Because some people might say, oh my god, opponent catch. This is over. Opponent caught, rather. But now you just farm all the way down. And you just double crunch the Frost. Decided to shield the Psychic Fangs just because he didn't want fast moves to become an issue. Oh, but now this is going to be close because the Frostlass is on its 5 cycle. Gets the denial. This is going to come down to CMP. Who wins CMP? Carnivine? Yes! Carnivine wins CMP. Oh my gosh. And takes out the Frost. Nicely done. Wow. Takes out a pretty Well, I was going to say a pretty meta team with Frost, but I mean, opponent was running Luxray too, so opponent was rocking some Spice. Here is Babero. Going to swap immediately into the Grass type. In comes Drift. Okay, let's see how this one plays out. Going to get off the Weather Ball before the debuff. CMP ties on the Icy Wind. Let's see if he plays it out the same way as we saw before. Overfarming a lot to just kind of throw off the opponent's counts. Opponent might not realize how much energy this Cherrim has right now. Gonna do the same thing. Oh my god. Will they shield this time or no? Oh, they shield this time. Okay. Alright. So now this is a little bit tough. I think you gotta respect it, right? Okay, no. Man, why are these opponents baiting so much, bro? That's another Icy. Isn't it? No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Rise's counts are all over the place. Opponent gives up switch. Yeah, this opponent, I think, making a lot of mistakes. Gonna call a Surf here. Hyper Fang, ow. Doubles up on Crunch, I think. Or is he one short? Oh, it was one short. That stinks. Oh, now this is tough. I think what you do here is you hope the opponent tries to catch with Drifbloom, and that ends up giving you more energy. And then you bulldoze. So going for the big bait here. Really needs the shield. Gets it. Yeah, opponent way off on their counts. I don't blame him. You don't see too many Bronzongs. Bulldoze coming through. Will it KO? It will. Non-stab Bulldoze still able to KO the Emp from that range. Very impressive. Emp kind of squishy in Great League, as we know. It's a pretty high attack weighted Pokemon. Sometimes you don't realize that with the starters like Charizard, Venusaur, Emp. They're all pretty high attack weighted. Entering long queue time territory. And we've got the next opponent. Alright, terrific lead. Gonna resist everything. Has a great counter swap here to Emp. Sneaks in a Vine Whip, nice. Now you shield, you can do like 7 Vine Whips here. 2, 3, 4. Gonna do 4 just to be safe. Plus, if you did 7, you'd probably be going over 100 energy anyway. Alright, and we've seen Carnivine. Not only does it hard punish the Empoleon safe swap, but it has this crunch coverage to really put in some work here against Cress. Might see a shield here from the second crunch. No, opponent's just willing to sack it. I think you just let it go at this point. I would personally come in with Cherrim because they're going to just blind swap. Oh god, this is bad. It's Bite. Okay. Bite is a little bit better for Cherrim though, because Cherrim's going to get to at least 3 Weather Balls. And then... Oh, got a shield. Fell Stinger. Oh, that's so brutal. Probably could have tanked it. Going for the beam, the resisted beam. Will it land? It will. Oh my god, I love it. I love the play. Gosh, man. Oh my gosh, if he Weather Balls there. Man, if he Weather Balls there, he lands it. Opponent probably shields the second Weather Ball, and then Drapion might get to a crunch before Bronze gets to a Bulldoze. Found the win con in a tough late game situation with that resisted Solar Beam. It's such a powerful move that it might even be more energy. I bet it is more energy efficient than the Weather Ball, even when it's resisted. Just because it's such a hard hitting move plus stab. Jeez Louise. Okay. So Drapion, obviously a pretty terrible Pokemon to see in the lead for this team. It beats all three. And they call the bait. That's brutal. Just going to let it go here. I'd be impressed if he finds a way to win this game. Needs the opponent to be really weak to grass in the back. Yeah, just going to call it crunch here. Hoping Carnivine can sweep up shields. Delayed CMP. Alright. Oh god, this is so bad. Is there any way he wins? Maybe if there's like a Gastrodon in back has a chance? They let it go. Oh my god. Gonna shield the Avalanche. Basti. Okay. Yeah, I think it gotta go for crunches at this point. Just to try and get some debuffs. There's just no way, right? There's just no way. Might get a shield here. No. Yeah, this is over. Shiny Bastion. If you're going to run Bastion, at least this player has a shiny. Needs to get to 3 Weather Balls. But even if you do, that Frost still has a little bit of health. Yeah. Made it a good effort, but as much work as we've seen this team put in, a Drapion lead is just very hard to overcome. Had a terrible lead, a pretty bad secondary matchup with the Frostlass, and then the Bastion in back just too thick. Doesn't have like a hard response to Basti. I guess Bronzong just probably beats it, but alright, another Emp. The Penguin is very popular in this cup. Swap into Cherim. In comes Drift. We've seen this a few times now. CMP tie on the first Icy Wind. Opponent didn't throw it right away. So opponent is 3 away. Oh no, lag. Tapping on the beam. Because doesn't think the shield might only be 1 bullet seed away from the Weather Ball. Oh no, that stinks. Man, that lag's kind of annoying. Based off how that matchup played out the previous few times, it seems like he probably missed out on a few bullet seeds. Just gonna sack Zong. Interesting. Put it all on Carnivine. And there's a Frost in back, yeah. I think opponent just 2 shields the Frost, right? It's GG's. No, what? Why don't you shield the Frost? I guess people don't know Carnivine's moveset, but like, Frost is your win con. I mean, now you probably get Waterfall down anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter in the end. Because there's no way Zong gets to a move, right? Zong only did like 1 or 2 confusions. So Zong still needs like 3 more confusions to get to a Bulldoze, which just ain't happening. What? What just happened? Am I tripping? The Zong didn't have energy. Or that much energy. Look. The Zong had 2 confusions. The Zong had 2 confusions. The opponent lets the Frost go. What am I missing? What am I missing? Comments. Shields the Drill Peck. Just doesn't shield the Power Whip? Thought it was another crunch or something? Thought it was another crunch the Emp could tank and tried to flex the shield and then just gets taken out. Unbelievable. Anyway, Sway PG with some really entertaining battles with Carnivine. Went 4-1 back-to-back sets. I think the opponent, we could say, through that last game. But yeah, still 2 4-1s back to back, and a lot of really fun and entertaining plays, and extremely smart plays as well. So thank you so much, my man, for sending me those battles. If you guys enjoyed this video on Spicy Saturday, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. If you're new, comment anything you'd like down below. All comments help us out. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.